Hello friends, today I will be showing you the KitchenArm 29-in-1 bread machine. I purchased this on Amazon on sale for about $100. Something I found really neat is after my order was placed, a representative from the KitchenArm sent me an email thanking me for the purchase and included some tips for the machine and its recipes. I replied with a question about the pizza dough recipe and he responded within 24 hours. So that was really nice. A+ on customer service. The machine is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I can easily carry it from the kitchen to where I store my kitchen gadgets, which is in another room. I like that the lid of the machine lists a setting key for the different recipes you may use. Inside is where you'll find the removable bread pan that has a little detachable paddle at the bottom. To remove the pan, you just have to turn it slightly counterclockwise and then lift. There's the heating wire thing. Pretty sure that's not the technical term. Anyway, the bread machine comes with a recipe book that has all kinds of recipes in it. The instructions are very clear and it also includes tips for each recipe. Another thing I like about this product is it comes with 3 sets of measuring cups and spoons, which comes in handy when you're lazy like me and don't want to don't want to wash your measuring pot products in between scooping ingredients. The measuring spoons are a tablespoon on one side and a teaspoon on the other. Today, I'll be making just plain basic white bread in the recommended 1.5 pound loaf size. You can dump the ingredients in the pan as you measure them, but I like to pre-measure ahead of time just to avoid any errors. Now, this recipe calls for water and sugar. The sides of the measuring spoons have lines on them to indicate 1/4 or 1/2 and so on. You also need salt, olive oil, and flour. You can use measuring cups for the flour, but it is recommended to measure it out on a scale, which I happen to have. And now it's time to layer the ingredients. It's noted that you should place ingredients in the order listed in the recipe, and I believe it has to do with the yeast not making contact with any fluid. The flour is the second to the last ingredient to go in, and you want to make sure the flour covers the liquids entirely. Then you make a well in the flour with your finger and place the yeast in the well. Place the pan back into the machine and you'll select which setting to bake by pressing on the menu button. This is really convenient because each setting will already have the recommended loaf size and crust color, but you can customize the setting, such as crust color, to your liking. We want setting 1 for basic bread and then press start. The recipe, as well as the settings on the machine, will let you know how long each recipe will take from start to finish. You can see it's slowly mixing the ingredients with the little paddle. This machine seriously makes everything so convenient. Now it's kneading the dough. Almost done. Okay, now it's done. It's been about 3.5 hours and the house smells amazing. There's nothing like the smell of fresh bread. I timed this recipe to finish around the time my daughter got home from school. And when she walked in, she asked, "Did you break bread?" The pan is nonstick, so the loaf comes out pretty easily. I haven't had to use any utensils to separate the sides of the loaf from the pan. Just give it a good shake. Sometimes you need to shake it a little bit more, but it'll come out pretty easily. The pan is very hot, so be sure to protect your hands. Now, let it cool on the rack before you slice it. It's much easier to slice once it's cooled down. And you can see the hole from where the paddle was. Okay, time to slice it. I'm a terrible bread slicer. I can never get it uniform. I wonder if there are bread slicer anonymous classes I can attend. It's terrible. Anyway, the inside is fluffy and the crust is perfect. I 100% recommend this machine. It's so easy to use and the customer service has been great. Let me know if you have this machine or you are going to purchase it or have purchased it. Just leave a comment. All right, thanks for watching.